What's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy Maydouz back with another episode of Alliance War. Now, this is the off season, and if you look at my tag currently, you will see that I am back in RK30. Now, if you're wondering what happened, it was a rumor going around that I died a lot on path number 1. And if you've been following my videos, you know that this guy does not take path number 1. And it is what it is. So I decided to jump back to RK30 because I already know the guys at RK30 and I already know the game plan in which they are moving forward to get into the Masters bracket in Alliance War. So am I upset? Not really. Am I sad? Not really. At the end of the day, I know my skill set and I know what I am capable of. So anyways, I am just going to move along with this Alliance War video and I will explain to you a little bit more on the tactics that I am actually going to use in this Alliance War. Now currently you are looking at Nick Fury versus Miles, and there is nothing really I should explain there. It was not a very good placement for Protect. It's knockdown, Ebb Flow knockdown, and that match is over. It is already 4:03, so it means that this match was over within a minute. So we're gonna move along to the next matchup, and the next matchup is Havoc. Now currently I have Quake, I do have Nick Fury, and I do have Havoc on my team. No, I do have Warlock on my team. Sorry for that misconception. Maybe that's why I'm not in Masters. Maybe that's why I got kicked, because I don't really know the champs' names. But sorry about that. I like to crack jokes here and there. And I'm now drinking my coffee, so you know what that means. So I am taking Quake against Havoc. Now I said so a million times, I am more comfortable using Quake against Havoc than Warlock against Havoc, depending on the node. So as you could see, I'm waiting for the stun to come to almost to an end so I could drop my heavy. I should have done it earlier, but I did not remember it was Ebb Flow knockdown until last second. So I am just going to Quake Havoc, and the plan here is to push him to his SP2. Now I'm going to acquire so by using the stun that Quake gets along with that SP1. Now I am going to bait out that special 2 and go back to Quaking. A lot of people say, but Warlock is easier. No, it's not really easier, because if you do get pinned in the corner and Havoc does get his heavy, you will be in for problems because of the unstoppable. But Quake does not have to deal with the unstoppable, so this one makes it so much easier for me. Like I would choose her a million times over Warlock, but I do like Warlock, and there is a reason why I brought Warlock to Alliance War. I was going to bring Archangel, and I was thinking to bring my Captain Infinity War, and I was thinking of bringing other champs, but at the end of the day, I decided to go with Warlock because of his reach on the light intercepts. So as you could see, I just have 15% left on Havoc, and I am going to finish this on the next stun. So what I'm going to do is wait for the stun to come to not to an end, but close to an end, and then I'm going to attack him. I usually like to wait for the stun to come to an end, or close to an end if I'm using Quake. That way the aftershocks could work a little bit more, and then sometimes drop the heavy. So it depends on how you like to use the champ. The next matchup I'm going to have is another Spider, which is Gwen. And this one, it's a simple one. I do know I'm going to get hit. Now every time I start with a parry, what I like to do is just do a medium or a heavy. Now I know she's going to evade because this guy is running max limber, but I am not too concerned about getting hit in Nick Fury's first stage. This is actually going to help me because I need my 5 tactical charges so she does not evade every other attack that I perform after. Now it does have power alternator on it, so that means I am going to spam my special 1. I'm going to be very careful that I do not lose my tactical charges. But before that even happens, as you could see, she's down on 1% and she's out of the game. Another silly placement in my opinion. You really want to take control or take advantage of those nodes that are very difficult, and that node is not too difficult, but you still want to put a champ that would actually benefit from the protect. Having spider champs is really not that big of a deal, but it's just not worth it in my opinion. Now my alliance mate was taking Void there with Archangel, but he didn't make it. He almost had that fight, so I'm just gonna finish it off with Nick Fury. We're trying not to use any potions or items or boosts, so this we have to play it a little bit more smart. As you could see, I did Dex at the starting to give him that little power gain, but it is not going to worry me too much, because if he gets his special one, at least I could bait that out like before he goes all defensive and have the debuff stick on me. I am not going to get to 10 tactical charges in this matchup because this is a very short one. It's just finishing off Void. But as I was saying, that placement as well, he's not protect. He is a good defender, but I would have put him somewhere else, especially if it's a champ like Void who actually does good on his own. So the next matchup is just going to be Hulkbuster. That's a quick fight. So I know you guys do not want to see any more quick fights because quick is just quick. There's nothing much you do there but just quick. They did put him on aggressive powers and mixed master, but there is nothing to worry about there if you're using quick. Quick is just going quick. You do not have to worry about the prowess because he only benefits from that from his special attacks. So if he's never going to get a special attack, then you have nothing to worry about. You just quick the hell out of him. And if you still kind of quick Dex or quick evade only, you could do the quick and parry. Everything else would work. So what I'm going to do is skip forward to the next fight, which is MODOK. The thing about this fight is MODOK, it is a good placement, so it depends on the champ you bring. So I do know that MODOK does not have the node redouble determination, which means I could perform my heavies, etc. But with MODOK, what you want to remember is a few things. You want to deactivate his force field. That way you do not have to run the risk of being stunned. You do not want to finish your combos in a medium attack. You want to finish them for light attack. You want to push him into the corner, and you only want to use light intercept, and you want to bait out all his special ones. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. So right now I'm going to take off the force field, which I just did, and go for a light intercept. Now why so early? Because I want to get used to it. I'm going to bait out the special one, deactivate the force field again, light intercept. Well, that wasn't the intercept. This is the light intercept. And as you could see, I ended with a medium there, and I got scared because I'm not supposed to end with a medium. You also want to do 4 hit combos rather than 5. Now the medium, the light intercept, you can only do 4 hit combos, which is good for you. I am playing this one a little bit quick, but that's because I do not want him to get out of the corner, and I already know that the steps that I have to take to keep him at bay and to make this fight easier for me. As you could see, I am actually going for a lot of intercepts. I do not worry about the Ebb Flow node, the intercept node. It is not on my mind. I just want Havoc to stay in that corner and Warlock keep doing those light intercepts. Always remember to bait out that special one, and this fight is over before I can even open my eyes. Really, I did not lose a lot of health there. I'm at 91%. I do not need to heal up. It is a lot going on. It is a lot to explain at times, but I am trying to find a way in which I could explain to you properly the concept or the reasons why I use specific champs against specific champs. The Ebb Flow intercept path, Warlock is a fantastic champion for it, and like I said, it's only because his light intercept has a long reach. Now in this one as well, against Moleman, he does have the redouble determination along with the Ebb Flow intercept. I'm not too worried about it or too concerned about it. I do know, one, I do not hit into his block. I do know I have to bait his special. 2, If I have to bait his special one, I could do so, but always rely on my parries. Do not go for light intercepts unless he does not have a bar of power. Also, you have to keep in mind that Warlock's special 2 armor break. Now, from Redoubled Determination, you will know that it does place a armor break on the defender on the last hit on Warlock special 2. So I do know if I am using the special 2, make sure to use it at a crucial time where it will actually do damage. But I am trying to rely more on the special 3. So I'm going to jump into this one. The Quick and Nick Fury synergy is actually going to come in handy here. Now, the reason I brought Quick and Nick Fury is because of that extra 3 evade. You will see that I do benefit from them when I do make an error. So as you can see, I have those 3 evades and I'm starting with a parry. I went in for an intercept and now I'm just going to hit him until he gets his shield, until the Ebb and Flow node comes back on. I am baiting out the special one and then go straight back in. I cannot do intercepts at this point, but I did a 2-hit combo which did not push him over a bar of power. Then I did the intercept. So you always have to keep an eye on the combos that you are performing and the time that you are performing it. That way, if they do get a bar of power, you do not make the mistake to go in for an intercept. So I got hit twice there. And he had his true strike, so that didn't save me. So I lost 2 of the evade charges there from Nick Fury and Quick. I'm dropping my special 3 and this match is in the bag. It is going really good. It is going just how I expected. But as you could see, that last evade just saved me because I did not dex or evaded his little lightning bolt on time. So the evade saved me and now I don't have any more evades. So what I'm doing here is going to bait out his special 1. I am going to play it really safe now because I do not have any room for errors. So I am going to go in for an intercept here because he did not have a bar of power, and I'm going to parry him. That will help me a lot to do a lot more damage while the Ebb and Flow intercept node is down. So as you can see, he has a bar of power, so I'm going to play it safe. Bait out the special 1 and then go back in. I am not too concerned about the intercept at this point, but I did get a chance to drop 1 and he does have an armor break on him. But as you can see, I did set the virus on him as well, which means the power drain is actually working. He does have the Ebb and Flow node back up, but I am just going to take it slow, and at this point you do not really have to intercept him, but because he's in a corner and it's easy for Warlock, I decided to do it. And this match was over. I did lose about 3% or something of the sort, can't remember, but at this match was over and done for before it even started. The next one I have is Doom. Is this a good placement for Doom at this point when everybody's running Protect? Not in my opinion. I would rather see a man thing there just in case you do make an error. Doom, you can't make errors against Doom, but still, I would rather see a Protect champ there just in case somebody decide not to use Quick and decide to use a champ like Warlock or any other champ really. But Doom is there, so we're just going to quit this one. And I think this was about 2 a.m. in the morning. I took this fight because, well, we're not using any boost, so I am already there. I might as well take the fight rather than waiting in the morning to do so. So I am going to take Doom there, and this will actually be my last fight. The alliance we went against, they did fairly okay. They did have a bit of a slip up on lane 8 in section 2, which was Abomination. I think a lot of people have that problem with Abomination, and they did not finish section 2 lane 1 with Elsa. Well, we had an Elsa there, and yeah, I don't know what happened to that guy, but he just could not get Elsa down. that is actually a good placement because you will still get a bit of degen. But anyways, as you could see, Doom is down, and this will be all for today, boys, girls. Hope to see you on the next vid, guys. Have a good one. Peace.